All right. Why am I so high up? There we go. Wait. I'm very high up. Sorry, my seat is way too high. I'm not short. Huh. Don't worry. I mean, what? Hello, everyone. I'm Aren, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. It's time to continue the Archon quest. We're finally here on version 2.3. It's finally going down. Which looking at this picture, it looks pretty confrontational. Looks pretty final. So I wonder how far we'll get this time. But I'm excited to continue the story. I hope you guys are too. So thank you so much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and let's continue. So I just streamed me rolling for Yoimiya, and you know. If you didn't see the stream, well, it was kinda, I guess it already kinda got spoiled for you. But look, I got her. Finally. Didn't get Nahida, because I haven't, you know, I only wished a couple times for her, which would have been really cool. We could have gotten her. But then, that's okay. I can keep trying, you know, there's still a lot of time for the banner, so I'll keep trying and continue the story. I don't know exactly, because we set out to, you know, rescue Nahida. I think that's the objective right now. So let's see what will go down.
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Okay, perfect.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them.
Please.
Yeah.
Wait a moment.
Oh, what's up?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What's that?
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
Define reckless? Cause that's kinda our last name at this point.
What do you think?
I'll try not to.
Okay.
I feel like that's a bit of a empty promise, if I can be honest. Anyway, Akasha Pulse says the Kalpa Flame rises. This is Act 5, did it say? So is this a 5-act play? I don't know, it's not really a play, but you know. What it is a pretty cool story. I wonder what the plan is. I haven't looked at anything. As I mentioned in the past, I don't really look at any of the previews or the teasers. I mean, obviously I know, you know, just even based on just this picture, like, I kinda know what's gonna happen, but I don't know how we'll get there, you know? I know that mechanical will be completed, I just don't know how. So, that's for us to find out. So let's do it.
Everyone's here so early. But why isn't anybody talking?
I don't know, giving each other the cold shoulder.
We already discussed things a bit.
Oh,
Hey, where
so I'm the one who's
I
late.
missed you too.
What's up?
Are you ready?
We can start
Very
now?
well.
I don't know what, but we can start it, sure. After some discussion and debates, the group finally...
Sure this
Okay,
is
thought out a
gonna
detailed
work?
plan? Oh, are we not gonna hear the plan? That's a little weird, because how are we gonna play it out, you know?
Gotta admit, it's bold.
I don't know.
Color me impressed.
Maybe we'll get one of those, like in movies, when they go, okay, so just to go over the plan one last time, and then they go over it.
It's worth a try.
Or not.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut
Okay.
the small talk and move to the next point.
So what is the point?
Making Paimon nervous.
I wonder what this is. Why is the screen dark? Why does the screen just stay dark? Oh, we're traveling,
You're
okay.
finally
Oh no, we
done.
just left. Huh.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later.
Weird. Right away, we're starting very cryptic.
Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be
Huh.
careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care.
Interesting.
Well, traveler, Paimon,
Hmm.
judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
Sounds like it to me.
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based
Okay.
on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
I guess we're kinda going off Candace's perspective. This is a little weird. We'll make her move on the next Nagarba? But yeah, that's when
I'm
they...
worried. Hopefully
I
nothing
mean-
will go wrong.
It will be
To be
fine.
honest, I feel
Maybe.
the same.
What did they do? Oh yeah, they add more content to the Akasha, right?
Candace gave
That
us a
they-
compliment.
I have no idea how they do that.
Your
Because we'll
deeds
find
speak
out.
for themselves.
Candace,
I guess they
we
do.
stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad
Right.
to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you
Ah,
when you
okay.
arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan
Okay.
be successful. So please, take care.
That's a good point. Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck
Hmm.
with everything. I'll be here
I-
in the village praying for you.
I appreciate that, but what is everything? What was that there, Marik? Pause. I don't know. I'll hate them. What are we doing? Also, my team is all over the place, as you can tell. I have no idea. I have no artifacts, by the way, on Yoimiya. I should probably swap her out, unfortunately.
I'll lead the way.
So, yeah, I guess you'll have to lead the way, Tainari. Oh, what is this? Oh, rare might ally.
Sounds good.
Raman,
I'll
yeah.
make some preparations.
I like this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he really grew on me in the previous quest, the cruise part.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did.
Right.
But I think my point also bears repeating.
What's up?
Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve
Okay.
anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope
Not
this
wrong.
is clear to you.
Sure, I understand and accept.
Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
Sure, and I think this was more or less inspiration. I like, let's go
Never have enough words of
the extra level or
encouragement.
something like that.
In that case,
Not wrong.
Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation.
Okay.
We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Makes sense. Sure.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries,
I don't
I'm
know.
only a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not
You do
being
seem a little strong,
mercenary
though.
is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight.
I know your character more looks a lot stronger than Itos, and Itos is supposed to be an absolute beast. I mean, he is, but he's not modeled as such.
Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation. And
Right.
you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
Why do you say species?
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
You know how they always make Paimon into memes? They should make a Paimon meme of, get a load of this guy.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a
Damn.
compliment.
Alright.
That reminds me. Do you remember
What
the
is it?
record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
I think I do.
You have a good memory.
About King. Okay, yeah, the cinematic. Yeah, I do remember. I mean, I edited it and I played it many, many times because it's super cool.
Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even
Yeah.
I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was
Wait,
never
so-
once informed of this.
If that's what makes the scholars mad and they're extracting it from them and putting it into Scaramouche, wouldn't that mean they're injecting him with forbidden knowledge and thus gonna turn him insane?
I think those mad scholars and mercenaries
These
we
people are
encountered
not
may have
intelligent.
fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge.
Right.
But the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact
Right.
with divine knowledge as mere mortals.
Yep.
Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus
Definitely not.
always approached the issue from the wrong direction.
I wonder how that came to be. Because it seemed like it was a big event, right? I mean, it was centuries ago, probably. So maybe they knew, but they chose to forget about it or something.
And the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather
Yes, sir.
similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
Another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution. Yeah.
Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms.
That's what I was gonna say, actually. But I think it actually comes from the forbidden knowledge they're injecting,
That's
maybe.
what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots.
Yep.
The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
There you go.
But if that's the case, what should we do?
We must tell Nahida about this as soon as possible.
Wait.
Yep.
Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
She said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That
Yeah.
whole the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's
That's
imperative
impossible.
that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah.
Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
I agree.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Okay, I'm glad I unlocked that. And also, ooh, there's a Dendro. What is it? Oculus? Dendro? No, Dendroculus. Not Dendroculus. Dendrohypostasis. There you go. It's all good, man.
Oh, you made it.
Yep, we were still climbing the stairs, but
What are they doing here?
I gave them some
gonna-
technical work to do.
we're gonna fight them?
Ah, it's the scribe. And is
Yep.
that the traveler I see?
That's me.
How's the work going?
What is the deal with this?
Yes, we have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is
Ooh.
already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction?
Yeah.
What are you doing with those?
Are we gonna get into like a VR program thing?
Look here.
What?
More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Not really, just concerned.
Very furious!
Wouldn't say that.
That's an interesting response.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not going to use this.
Anyway.
just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also
Okay.
have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with,
Which I didn't hear.
Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Oh,
Do
me.
you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, I do. What I may lack in faith, I'll make up with my actions.
Conviction is the most important part of all of this.
I guess so.
Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You
Okay.
want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
That's what he said.
Yes. To achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first.
Ooh.
Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Maybe so.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Alright, I'm ready.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yep.
As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape.
Ooh.
Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Sure. Okay.
Now, open your eyes.
Uh,
Here,
What's this?
did it absorb it?
read it out loud.
Some steering words have been written into the note. Although you don't quite understand the purpose of the reading, you still follow Haytham's
It's
instructions.
done.
What a fascinating
Is your head
experience.
okay? Does anything hurt?
I think I'm
It's
fine.
just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
What is your plan, Al Haytham?
What was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant
Okay.
to be used by you.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Have you
By who?
forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device
Oh.
like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need.
Yeah.
After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders.
Damn.
And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
Right. I mean, ideally, right?
To identify the gray areas.
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting.
Interesting,
One
is
might
putting
even
it
say
lightly.
they're advantageous in the right hands.
Yeah.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Probably.
Anyway, that's enough
Well,
chit-chat.
Maybe not as interesting as
I'm
him.
going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head
Okay.
to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Some arts and crafts? Like, what are you gonna put them to
Small project.
to do? Yeah.
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few
Ooh.
modifications.
Whoa. Go to Caravan Rebat and meet up with Sino. What is all Haytham? Like the counter to Ildotor? Definitely seems to be acting that way. Okay. We're in the
I
border.
thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go
Oh.
back on your word?
The
What?
plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the
But-
end, I still can't agree to
The
it.
plan that we went
But
through?
it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages.
What is the plan?
Hatham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
What is it?
Why are you guys arguing?
Yeah, of course Al-Hatham is gonna be rash.
Friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
I don't know, let's hear him
We
out.
agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Hatham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Hatham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
What kind of
Look,
suggestions?
you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
I mean, I don't think that's the point.
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
What does that mean?
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon,
He's from over there, right?
this is also something you should know. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
Right.
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok would never let so many unregistered members of the Aramites enter Sumeru City.
Damn.
My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Al-Hatham told you. Am
Yeah,
I right?
probably.
Does Al-Hatham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly.
Well, yeah.
I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I
Right.
can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards.
Oh, is that why?
To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to
I
resist.
didn't know exactly why it was risky.
Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove.
Dang, that
I'm
much?
okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
Yeah.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
Well, sounds like someone is
I've
gonna...
always treated my
Sounds
allies
like we're
with
gonna lose
honesty
someone.
and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
If there is no other way, I can help. I know what I'm doing.
I knew you would say that.
What's the plan?
We can help
The
find
new
some of
plan.
the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards.
Oh,
That
okay.
should help at least a little bit.
We shall respect the determination of Rahman and his comrades.
I know.
That's
On behalf of
true.
My people,
They are the ones putting
thank you
themselves on the
for your
line.
kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on.
Oh, okay.
Strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please,
Really?
lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Fair enough. I mean, you need someone to celebrate the
Well.
victory, right?
Now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember,
Oh
you
boy.
need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety.
Exactly.
Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret.
Yep.
Everyone's life is equally important.
You've heard the story.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this
You
for
have
our
a deal.
shared dream.
Let's go.
The guard should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
So we're gonna fight the Eremites. Yeah, because I didn't, because we don't know how the plan is gonna go. It's a little hard to follow sometimes. But okay, hi guards.
Guards.
General Mahamatra. To what do we owe the honor?
So they don't know that he's not the general anymore?
Keep your voice down.
Huh.
This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Oh, here we go.
Of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report to our superiors.
Oh boy.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to ArenL Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as ArenL Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Okay. We are going all the way in.
I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible.
I thought we didn't want it.
And treat it as a top priority desert operation.
That makes sense.
I will need personnel.
So is this a distraction or is this actual...
Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Again, I don't know what's happening, so...
This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their general Mahamatra?
That's what I'm hearing.
Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
I was gonna say.
We discussed this, remember?
No, I don't, because we didn't show me.
Operation is of great importance. But don't worry.
Oh.
The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How
What?
can you be so sure?
Right.
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention.
Good point.
No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
Oh, another good point.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
Is that what I'll hate them is doing?
I've given that a lot of thought.
Or
for now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers.
Yeah.
But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
It hasn't.
That's true. But why?
Is Nahida interfering or something?
Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true. But the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person?
Yeah.
Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However,
these are a lot of words.
Advocate for fallacies. Can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How
Just
can
like
our
a whole
feelings
TED
and
talk at this
opinions be
point.
predictable down to the letter in every single instance?
I get what you mean. Yeah.
Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles.
Right.
Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out.
Okay.
But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it.
I guess that will make sense.
Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess.
That makes sense. Yeah, I agree.
Potentially disagree with another.
Very much a chaotic mess.
The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data.
It's a plane passing through here, sorry.
In my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Yeah.
Huh. Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely
I don't
controlled
think
by
it is.
something without a mind of its own.
I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be a twist or
Is
something.
that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Yeah, probably not expecting the change, you know?
That this is settled.
Well, if we talked about that already, Paimon, you should have known.
Next time, pay attention during our
Yeah,
meetings.
I'm confident that we can do
Just
this.
remember to stay vigilant.
Yes, sir.
Footsteps.
General Mahamatra, we were
Hi.
not expecting your presence here.
Oh, it's a special
I'm
time,
the
you know?
security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name is Luxembarbo.
Luxembarbo, okay.
This is my assistant,
Pretty cool
the
name.
Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
The construct?
Beep. Construct. Beep.
What?
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the academia?
Yeah. Nice to meet you
Have you made
too.
a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will
feels
have our
like-
full
okay.
cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
This feels like one of the few times that they actually acknowledge Paimon.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
It was an interesting moment. I don't
Take your
know.
most
I
elite
liked
platoon
it.
and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
The guard ultimately brings a map,
In 2
cycles.
days,
Okay.
We will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good.
Okay.
See you then.
Yes, sir.
Yeesh. I am afraid. Wonder how this will go.
Hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah, it does feel pretty cool.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready.
Okay.
We will move out in 2 days.
Let's go. Wait until the appointment time. 2 days later. Well, so I gotta fast forward 2 days. Day after tomorrow. Interesting movie. Alright, it's been a while since I've seen that movie, actually. Have you guys seen that movie? What do you think about it? It's interesting that they would go to the east side of the desert. Okay.
Go meet Sino in the desert.
Sure thing. Is that the area that we haven't explored yet? Nope. I was hoping we will go here because I haven't unlocked that area in case we go there at some points, you know? But I guess no, maybe we were just going here. Hi guard. Oh, so we're here. Okay, I thought they were gonna be all the way.
Arrived already.
Yeah, all the way in the entrance.
Wait a moment.
What?
It's you.
Did they find us out?
You're my assistant, remember?
Oh, true.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
Okay, so
We
they
meet
do
again.
recognize us still. For some reason, I thought maybe they realized we weren't the general anymore.
You're here early.
Or Sino isn't general
To
anymore.
show how important we think the operation is. Since this
Okay.
is a big case for the academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your
Oh,
sense
boy.
of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive.
Yep.
They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Exactly.
Understood.
Everyone!
Better
the
remember
Arenites are
that.
Approaching from the west.
Oh boy.
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Are we actually gonna fight or
Oh, what a warm welcome.
it's gonna
What
play
do
his
you
part?
want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you
Oh, boy.
value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the academia? I can't
Just for the
believe you
record,
came
I don't
all
know
this
you.
way just to catch us.
I'm not here to
Well,
talk.
we did.
Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood.
Alright,
Let's
maybe.
show them we...
Oh, sorry, I skipped that. Whoa, we're actually going. Wait, who are we fighting? Oh, we're fighting the Eremites. I was gonna say. I don't know if I wanna kill them, you know? Hope we don't end up doing so, but better us than them getting to them, right? Also with that very intense line, I don't know how this will go. Sorry, Raman. This is not looking good for you guys. Oh, more. Okay. Hi, guys. Oh, boy. I don't know how much defeating an enemy actually translates, you know, to the story. It does feel like we're doing some damage to them, you know what I mean? I'm a little afraid about that.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Arenite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Okay.
You pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
Don't overdo it, Raman.
Jeshred will curse you, and you will all...
Silence!
Oh.
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot.
Just
count their numbers
knock
and send
them out?
them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
He knocked them out, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
The guard scored a fierce-looking Raman and the others away. Oh, so it went okay?
I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Sure
Understood.
will.
You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
Right, so that went better than expected, right?
Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
Things went perfectly.
that's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon
Okay.
sure looked convincing enough.
Once
Yeah.
we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport.
Okay.
I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Thank you, Saino. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went
Yeah.
so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet.
Hmm.
I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her.
Okay.
She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking
Nice.
of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari?
Or with us, you know, with the people who were playing.
Used to work with us.
I'm a little worried about that
I
too.
have a very close relationship with Tainari.
Oh, okay.
Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows
you
I
say
won't
so.
make jokes about things like this. If we
Right.
need help, Tainari is the best option. Get
Fair
ready
enough.
for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
That I won't. Okay. Good plan so far. It's going well. So, okay. So that was just a minor worry, I guess. The whole concern of the casualties. Is there still danger about that? You know? Is there still a concern?
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? Here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Cool.
Sorry, I didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time
Sure.
getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
It's true. Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky. You could
I
say
just like
that.
seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking
Okay.
aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
Sure.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor.
Yep.
Dealing with an institution
sorry.
that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough.
I didn't think she was
If the
done. They
Doctor were
were
to
clearly
crash the
text
party,
after that.
It would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we sure don't want him showing up.
But
Ooh,
how strong is he actually?
creeps.
He's not that physically strong, is he?
Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the Academia.
Hmm.
I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
Yeah, it's more a nuisance than an actual threat, I feel. So what do we do now?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan.
Sounds good. Thank you for telling us a plan
The
for
sages
a
have placed
change.
spies everywhere on the other side of the wall.
I
I'll
mean,
follow you as a bodyguard.
maybe just wanted to cut on time. Didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services
I
to
mean,
just anyone you know.
Yeah, isn't she a bodyguard? So it makes sense.
Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's
Okay.
see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
Oh boy.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
Yeah, I don't know, but
How
go
much
ahead.
do I want? Hey, How about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
What?
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Well, there it is. Thank you, Dia.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
That was a cute smile,
There
actually.
are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory.
All right.
Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Party's DI.
What if, because some of these characters haven't actually come out, you know? Like Alhaitham, Sino has already come out, and also Candace, but Dia and Alhaitham haven't come out. What if one of those characters dies? You know? Has it been confirmed that they're, you know? Maybe it has been, but then again, maybe they could be playing tricks, right? And turns out, oh, hi. Hi, twin.
Let's go say hi.
Turns out they just die, you know? It's like, nope, psych. They are not playable. That's what I thought will happen with Scaramouche, because a lot of people were theorizing that Scaramouche was going to be playable. But so were they thinking that Signora was going to be playable, and look what happened to her. So that's what I thought.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon.
It will be interesting if something like this happened. Long time no see, man. This is Dia.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
For sure. Want to ask you about something.
Something really important. Please help us out.
Yep. Got a bit of a plan.
All right, then follow me.
I think he will trust us, yeah. Unless he's a spy or something. Okay, Sam Raimi, thank you for your transitions.
We won't be disturbed by any passerby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me?
We are still pretty much in the open. Have you ever met the doctor? I want to know where he is.
The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks
Well,
he has blue hair.
Alpha I think so. Alpha have masks.
Yes, I know him.
Well, except Child, but he also wears it.
Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
He was here?
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Ooh.
Can I ask what it was about?
Yeah.
Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us.
Very much
For
so.
now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say?
Yep.
I see.
Hope that's enough proof.
So that's why he hasn't been at the academia.
Yeah.
Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even
Guess
a
so.
little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't
Okay.
need to tell me anything you don't want to.
Well, shame
I'll
on you.
also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Oh, Hypatia, huh?
Why would he want her?
What is he after?
What do you mean by take away?
Because she made a
Is he
connection
planning
with
to
her.
leave Sumeru?
Or she made a connection with Scaramouche.
Yes. He told me his
Oh.
return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Oh, so he's just gonna bounce? Really? Oh.
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
He's just gonna see. Here's Scaramouche. Alright, bye.
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more.
Is this supposed to look like a plague doctor mask?
I was
Well,
just
I
about
guess
to
the
set out when I remembered
mask itself
something important.
can look like it.
To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis DI. Let me ask,
What for?
have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate.
Hmm.
No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right.
No doubt
Hypatia
someone has been
receiving
snitching.
treatment from
But
me.
yes.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to
Oh.
Snezhnaya.
To Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh?
Hmm.
I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level
Why
of
is he
knowledge.
dressed like that?
How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways
Fair
of
enough.
keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally
I don't know about that
supervise her
one.
treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru
This
and
is
remains a
sus.
scholar of the Academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation.
Right.
Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer.
Yeah, just give up more info. Why does he have wings?
Your suggestion is rude and reckless.
Damn. Very straightforward. All right. So, she's still
I don't
here?
know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest.
Yeah.
It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
It's pretty smart. Do you think he'll just give up on
I
her?
prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic.
Right.
Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Maybe he thought a different way to go about it. Okay, that was a little less smooth than the previous transition, but, you know, acceptable still.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected.
Okay.
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today.
Are you
With
now?
Her Most Noble Majesty, the Tsaritsa, calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Our return, so everyone?
It's just as the Academia said.
All the
You're a
Harbingers?
responsible and gifted scholar.
Huh.
Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Oh, well, that sounded like a straight-up threat.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
Yeah.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation.
I can
From
see
his
that.
tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Right. I can't believe he's actually leaving Sumeru.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I think so.
I don't think I missed any details.
But the bigger picture seems a little
Frankly
scary.
speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more,
Why
it
did-
should be easier for you to stay safe.
Why did he want to take her? Thank you for sharing the information with us,
Sorry, we
Tainari.
can't tell you everything. We appreciate
Yeah.
that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so.
Well, okay, that was a long pause.
To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
Oh. How so?
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes,
Right.
but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for
What is
many
2 dots?
years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters.
Oh, no, that's...
I believe something may have happened to him.
yeah, that sounds
I
very
get it.
suspicious.
Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple.
Right.
The
Is that
Academia
why
has
he
been
left?
working on a big project.
Ooh.
I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it.
Oh, interesting.
If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia.
Well, there you go.
If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
There you
All
go.
right. We've got a plan.
No
I'll
wonder
stay
he
within
was like,
Gargoland to
so he
support you.
left.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say.
True.
I know what I'm doing. On that note,
Okay.
aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a
feel
student,
like-
I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs.
Yeah, I feel like it might have caught up to him,
I
you know?
suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, I still caught up to him.
I think it did, yeah.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the academia from the very beginning.
This
Yep.
may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can.
Thank you.
Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay.
Will
I'll
do.
find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis DI?
Why will we say that right now? Wait, we're gonna capture him?
That way.
Okay.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Is there something more to this? But are we gonna try and catch him, or...?
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth.
Okay. We're not actually gonna confront
He
him.
also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What
Oh.
did he mean by that? We need to
What do
be
you mean by
extra
that?
careful when dealing with a person like him. Just
Yeah.
to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea
Okay.
where he went.
Sounds
How
a
can
little
we start
dangerous.
chasing him?
We'll
Yeah.
do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me.
Okay. Oh boy.
That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts.
Maybe
Maybe
so.
that's just how arrogant he really is.
Or there's
Yep,
more to this.
we're
There
headed
could
in
be
the
more
right
to
direction.
this. Some type of deception, you know? I'm just gonna fly over you. If you don't mind. Wow, we're going at a pretty similar rate. Oh, there we go.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is
Ooh.
Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Oh, is that where he's leaving?
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the
Oh.
port and have a look for ourselves.
Okay. Oop, here we are. Oh, okay, I didn't break my fall.
Soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh.
Yep, they're
Don't
here.
draw their attention. The port is crawling with Vtuber
Whoa.
soldiers.
Is this gonna be a stealth mission, or are we gonna fight, or...
Now this is
Uh,
a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnaya Harbinger.
Oh,
I've
wait.
still only seen him
I'm
once or
stuck.
twice.
Wait, I'm stuck. What?
The port is
I
crawling.
genuinely couldn't move. What has happened there?
Now this is a proper
Oh, that was
farewell
weird. It was like
ceremony for a
glitch.
Snezhnaya Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still
Right.
only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then,
Oh, crap.
the doctor
No,
spoke
you don't
in
see
a-
me. Oh, you did see me. I'm like, you don't see me. It's like right in front of him.
Now this is a
Oh.
proper farewell ceremony for
The
a
Lord
some-
Harbinger is leaving.
Some Vtuers are gonna stay?
I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the
What?
way people talk in Sumeru has
Wait, what?
rubbed off on him.
Oh.
It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
That's suspicious.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
Yeah.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different.
That
So
sounds
for some
suspicious.
reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken.
What?
Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business
Whoa,
trip.
whoa. Because Ainari also expected to get more fight from
The
them.
doctor is on that boat.
Oh.
So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get
But
closer
is he
and
the
find
doctor?
a place to hide so we can observe him.
Is it actually the doctor? That seems very suspicious. In the actual ship or where? Oh. No! Damn it. No, do I gotta start? I gotta start from the beginning. Okay.
I used to hold a position in our
Oh crap.
homeland.
How? How do we observe him? Like from here, maybe? Where can we observe him? I don't understand. It doesn't tell me where I should hide. Can I get on a different boat, maybe? Like where am I supposed to go? Oh, am I supposed to go back? Oh, I'm supposed to go into that other place. Oh, okay. Oh, here. Okay. I thought I was supposed to get closer.
This'll do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Like, I could have gotten on the boat, to be honest. So the doctor didn't lie about leaving Sumeru, but could it really be that simple? Are we sure that he's not planning something? Yeah. If he changes the... What? What's the matter?
He saw us.
Did he? Oh, is he saying hi? What's up?
Huh? Is he waving at us?
What is happening?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
What?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they vanished.
Is the Akasha still playing tricks on us?
So this was a trap.
But there's nobody around us.
Don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
The boat carrying the doctor sails out of the harbor. Oh, because the doctor has clones, right? Is that the thing? Is that why?
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Just remember, Hypatia once connected her consciousness to the Balladeer.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see.
Oh, that makes sense.
I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill...
Maybe.
Let's go.
Didn't mean to censor Paimon. I don't know. Uh-oh. Here we go. Okay, I thought it was a clone, but I guess there was some type of illusion happening there.
Party's DI is not a place you Vtubers can just show up and do as you please.
I
don't
believe
understand.
we've already made ourselves quite clear.
Sergeant.
Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Party's DI for research purposes.
Why is he talking like that? For research purposes, of course. Why? This is not your jurisdiction. What are you talking about?
Coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Right.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform.
Right, but this is not your
Don't
territory.
Make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears.
They
You
sure
can keep
have.
trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Gotta fight him.
You only
Come on.
have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile.
Honestly.
I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Let's go.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you,
Seems
Hypatia.
so.
Not on my watch.
Is this a distraction and Hypatia has already been dealt with? No, this is easier than it seemed. Oh, never mind. There's reinforcements.
Yeah, Tainari, beat him up!
Beat him up.
The doctor's orders
Gotcha.
are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Honestly. Oh, that was it.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon,
Oh,
please
boy.
go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
They might already have. Let's go.
Hypatia's still here.
Okay,
Doesn't
that's
look
good.
like anyone's broken in.
Unless she's also an illusion, which will suck. She appears unharmed, but why is she so still? She passed out? She's just sleeping. Yeah, I mean, she was moving a little bit.
How is she?
What are you trying to scare me? Everything's fine, she's sound asleep.
That's good.
Yeah, she was clearly breathing. What? I mean, I guess we got closer. That's
So,
good.
you think this is over?
Scaramouche, hi. That voice. Balladeer?
What? The Balladeer is here?
He sure is.
I've missed that look of abject horror.
Whoa, can he now
You've
do
given me
this?
that look every time we meet.
Hmm.
Where is he?
Paimon can't see him, so is he a spirit? A ghost? Is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? Is the paladin in her consciousness? That will make sense. No, you can't. Don't lie to me.
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Parties DI and made contact with Hypatia.
What did you do to her?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
That sounds right, maybe.
It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
Paimon, you're smart, but you second guess yourself a lot.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
But why?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Why?
Hey, Traveler!
Paimon,
what are you doing?
Paimon, shush.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details.
Final
Do
details.
you understand?
All right, bring it
Even if
on.
you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
Will it?
Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
The Academia acted even faster than we thought.
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
You can hear my thoughts. I want to ask you a question.
Yes. What is it?
You're acting more friendly than usual, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood.
Right.
Which is why I'm talking to you like this.
He does seem to be in a good mood. But are you really okay with all this?
What do you mean?
The Academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge capsules. That's extremely risky. Even if the Academia's theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you will probably no longer remain yourself. You will become the new greater Lord Kalvata of the Academia. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to do it?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
Kinda care.
But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you.
Are you though?
I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value.
He thinks he's fulfilling his purpose?
All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me,
so that's also why you're in a good mood.
You fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
You wouldn't understand.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination.
Well, I'm curious about that too, because Traveler kinda only cares about rescuing his sister.
This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth.
And you do, right? You did say the sky was fake.
It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
If that's truly what you believe, why did you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely with the power you've come to possess, you can cut her off with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way.
How so?
She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Is that so?
You're doubting me again?
First time we actually have a conversation.
Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
First time the Traveler actually holds a conversation, you know? This just goes to show they should have more conversations of the Traveler. The Traveler being just a passerby feels a little weird, and now that he's actually interacting with someone, I don't know, I find this interesting. If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
Oh, you don't know? It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
That seems to be the case. Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
Yeah, it was a little too obvious.
The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god.
Of course he does.
You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my
Why does it feel like...
You will be rewarded.
It reminds me of Komaeda a little bit. Nagito Komaeda. That look on your face. What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts.
Oh, wow.
After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Thunder? Could it be the Balladeer?
The person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer?
Yeah.
Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
It's become milder, but somehow even more deranged. It sure has. Wait, so are we gonna have two Lens of Electro now? It can't be. Is the Balladeer using the noses to change the weather?
Anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Tainari and Dia still must be fighting.
Yeah. What are you guys up to? Oh, did the Fatui run away?
Oh, have the Fatui retreated?
I was gonna say, Tainari and Dia are over there, but what happened? Oh, he got hit?
He's hurt.
Yep, clearly.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Damn.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange.
Yep.
Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes.
Oh, okay, so they run away, the Fatui?
They were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
Damn.
With that,
they were getting smoked.
All the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Damn. I'm really sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I might have triggered the thunder and lightning. Yep.
It's all right. I'm sure you also
Don't worry.
expected this to happen. Don't blame
Oh,
yourself. My wound aside...
That's a nice vote of confidence from you.
Like, you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's okay for now, but there's something we gotta discuss, you know?
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
I mean, he's standing.
Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
Good call. Let's go. Go to where Hypatia is. Are we gonna get hit or... No, I think we're okay now. I love the sound of the rain in this game. This game has probably one of the better rain sounds, I think. Hello.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
Right. Just push her out of the bed and lay down.
My condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
I feel like getting hit by lightning could definitely be fatal.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
Yeah, right.
No, they always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Finally.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
The switch to him being on the ground. You recount everything from meeting the doctor at Port Dormos to your encounter with the Balladeer while checking up on Hypatia.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
He definitely is in a good mood.
God creation plan.
Yup.
How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can
Fair
enjoy
enough.
every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that.
I mean...
I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it.
You did help.
Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Right. Okay, so he did leave. I also have a theory. I think the Balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia, her consciousness connected to the Balladeer, and she has seen his past.
Maybe the Vtubers want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is
Maybe.
that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
That will make sense.
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past.
Huh.
So, what could be there?
And I'm still not really sure. Is it that he's related to the Electro
Have you
Archon?
noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that attitude for sure.
To show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
I wish.
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I guess.
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari.
Okay.
Make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah, please do get some rest. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Parties DI.
Mhm.
Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue
Sure
to
is.
keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Okay, wait until the agreed time. Okay, so I wonder where is a good stopping point? We've been going for a minute and I don't want to make these episodes crazy long. So are we gonna break the Eremites out? I don't think I've ever walked into the Grand Bazaar. Oh, never mind, yes I have. I thought we were going up there to the Academia. But no, okay, we're going here down to where the celebration was. Okay, I like this area. Really do. Hey, supple Hatham.
All right, everyone is here.
Yes, we are.
Where'd everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first.
Okay.
We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next.
Sounds
the Traveler
good.
and I went to Parties DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Vtubers or the Balladeer?
Let's go with the Balladeer.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya.
Yeah.
So, we've
Very
successfully
sus.
removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
So what was that about? Him waving at us and all that?
Good.
Oh,
Don't understand.
also asked us to tell you this message. Trust
Oh, yeah.
your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that.
Sounds like it's probably
Everything
gonna
also
come in
went
handy.
smoothly on my side. The Eremites
Nice.
should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid
Okay.
alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't
Nice.
believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team,
Honestly,
as well as their bold strategy.
all credit to
It
them.
appears to have been very effective. I'm glad
Yeah.
to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait,
Sounds good.
you mean that's it?
I guess.
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Right.
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You.
Sure.
Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But
Okay.
I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind
I don't
you
think they
that
are.
I'm the scribe.
I
Good
know
point.
that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings,
Paimon.
not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker
Yeah,
either.
good point.
I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
The Traveler hired me.
She asked me for a smile as her payment.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Something to boost morale.
Let me think.
What are you
Oh.
all doing here?
Who is this?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, Nilo, let's
Hey,
go.
everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not
No,
at all.
you're good.
I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from
Take
the
off
group
that,
and
take that off.
offices, you were discussing something important, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, you could say that.
But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
Could say both.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes. Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Yeah, why not? Al-Haytham tells Nilu the plan on Narba Day. Nilu's shocked at first, but okay, let me read game. I know I'm not the fastest at reading, but come on.
You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru. Well, that I've ever met.
That's nice of you.
Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru.
Oh, true.
But you are awesome as well. That's right. I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember.
Okay.
Believe in yourself.
So she's part of the plan then. Was not aware of it.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
They didn't say that, right?
Don't say too much. Be discreet.
Yep.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Yep. Tomorrow we are going to save a god.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Hard to believe everything that has happened till now, and our actions will bring change to many things tomorrow.
Yep, it's a grand plan and we're all
That's
super awesome.
very motivational. That's right, so just get a good night's sleep, everyone. It's not that well. That's alright.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Oh yeah.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Does sound nice.
Huh? Oh, nothing.
What?
Let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow.
What is up between those two? And really having them interact a lot. Well, in this specific scene.
So I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now. Yep, good night, everyone!
Victory Road, alright. So we're upon the finale, aren't we? It sounds like it at least. So with that, our heroes prepare for their next step in their plan to rescue Nahida. But will the execution be successful? And what is their plan? No, seriously, like what is their plan? Please someone tell me. Find out next time on another episode of Genshin Impact. With me, ArenL. Really though, thank you so much for watching up until this point. Sorry that I had to cut it short, but the next episode should be out very soon. So stay tuned.